Hello, guys. This is my presentation on the Cretaceous period. I am joined by,
Ethan Miller.
and yeah, this is our thing over the Cretaceous period. Yeah. So now we're gonna go to the next slide. The next slide is about landscape. The warm climate created the high sea levels and also lots of inland seas. This resulted in lots of warm, shallow water over many continents. Because of that, there was lots of limestone created. The abundance of water and the warm temperatures sparked nature to flourish. Most places were covered in dense forests with standing water similar to wetlands. As you can see, here's some of the traits: high sea levels, lots of marsh areas, flowering plants, high latitude mountains. This is the most important stuff. And this is what one kind of looked like back then. As you can see, lots of water. This is now. And it doesn't look, but it's still the same thing. Next, we have my magical Cretaceous map, okay? This is mostly over Lake Cretaceous. As you can see, Ohio is right here. I figured that out by the Great Lakes. It's down here. That's my key. During the Cretaceous, the South Atlantic Ocean opened. India separated from Madagascar and raced northward on a collision with Eurasia. Notice that North America was connected to Europe, and that Australia joined Antarctica. These are really important things to know. So, yeah. Next, you have climate. Ethan, would you like to read this?
Sure. In the Cretaceous period, the climate was very warm compared to most of the other climates, partly because of large volcanic activity. There was little to no ice in the poles because of this. The climate in Ohio would be a warm, temperate, much like the rest of the world at that time. However, there would be lots of standing water, again due to high sea levels. This created a lot of inland, warm, shallow seas. And as mentioned before, the large volcanic activity led to high levels of carbon dioxide in the air, and the surface water would be expected to be about 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer, and 14 degrees Celsius or 57 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter.
Okay, guys, the next slide is all about organisms of the time. Bear with me as I'm going to try to pronounce some of these, and these things are ordered because so they're kind of hard to pronounce. Okay, and since there was no fossils found in Ohio or no fossil record in the Cretaceous period, these fossils are close to Ohio but not in Ohio. This first fossil was a crab fossil found in Tennessee. It was 4.5 centimeters. Late Cretaceous, a invertebrate and named the Avitilamus. Okay. Second, as you can see right here, this second fossil is a dinosaur brain. This was in Lake Cretaceous and it was found in Montana. It is 9 by 4 by 2 centimeters, and it is the name. And the name of the dinosaur is the Troodon. 3, as you can see, is a mammal found in Montana. It was during the Lake Cretaceous. It is the cast of a skull and jaw of a Didelphon. It is 12 by 6 by 8.5 centimeters. 4, this is a reptile, lived in Lake Cretaceous, found in Montana. It is 89 by 21 centimeters. It is the Empernodon, SP, I'm sorry. 5, this is a fish fossil found in Lake Cretaceous. It was found in Kansas. It was 51 by 51 centimeters, and it's called the Exiphanus oryx. 6 is an invertebrate that lived in Lake Cretaceous. It was a type of cephalopod found in Wyoming. It was 10.1 centimeters long and called the Exitlosaurus. Okay, next slide. We have what basically got rid of all these things? This was mass extinction. It's suggested that the decline was due to the flood, basalt eruptions affecting the world's climate, combined with drastic falls in sea levels. Then a huge asteroid or comet struck the seabed near the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The next slide I'm going to give to Ethan. Okay.
All right, so the first attraction you should probably see in the Cretaceous period is the mass extinction, and that it sounds kind of dumb, to be standing around while a huge meteor crashes into the Earth, but it would still be probably really cool to see, in the sky. The second would be the breaking apart of Pangaea. So at the time, Pangaea wasn't necessarily conjoined like it was before. But at the time, again, it was breaking apart like we said in our map slide. And the final attraction would be all the volcanic activity. So this would be, again, dangerous, but it would be really cool to see all the volcanoes around erupting, probably in very massive eruptions.
Okay. The next stuff is Survival 101. So this is stuff I would bring to survive. As yeah, the first thing you would need to survive is a gun and the ammunition for it. This would make it so you can hunt and survive from the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs aren't the most passive animals, so it'd be good to have protection and a thing to hunt with. Second would be a shelter. You would need to bring stuff to make it. It would be good to have it camouflaged so it wouldn't be out in the open. The camo would hide you and you could like live inside. Third, but you would need a fire. The fire's to cook stuff and yeah, so you don't starve and it's good to cook, eat not raw meat. Fourth, you would need a system of water. You could bring water purification, so you wouldn't be drinking on purified water, maybe die, but that's why I got purified water. Fifth, you have also appropriate clothing. I would bring kind of longer clothes, maybe if it ever gets cold, and then I would bring like shorts and clothes that would be better that blended in like camo, again for hiding. Next would be an axe. You could use the axe to set up your shelter. You could use it to get firewood and you could chop up animals, Or you could do proportions because, like, if you needed to split meat, it'd be easy. Next, you would need good shoes and it will need to be on the environment you want. So, yeah. Okay. My next slide is my football field. I have messed up on the times. I have requested to end it, but I never got it. But it's supposed to be 65, which is, like, just a little bit less. 65.5 million years ago after the Jurassic ended. Okay. Then you have 145, which is around right here. 145.5. That's when it ended. I'm sorry. I did it wrong. I just had an important event. Yeah. Our next slide is our citations. This is all our stuff that we used. And yeah. And these are a lot of good sites. Next, you have our websites that we should use, and that is our presentation on the Cretaceous period. I hope that you enjoyed, and yeah.